much talking on the first slide. I'm waiting for the next 18 slides, so I want to be clear. I don't want to have I want anybody to have any preoccupations. So if you have anything in mind and you are able to relate any font to personality, let me know at the end. I'll add it. So the first font is for Obama. So Obama is someone who's like tall and he looks very charming to me. And then Alan is something like it's like a friendly font. It's called a humanist font because they derived it from handwriting. So it's more friendly compared to the sans serif. So that's why. Okay. Comic Sans something very juvenile and unstable, which catches attention. So I just related it to Justin Bieber. You have to believe if I say Comic Sans is still being sold at $135.
Where?
Times New Roman is what I could relate to someone who's very British and elegant, which would be Queen Elizabeth for me. If you guys can notice, I have tried to position some aspect of the font on the photos. I don't know if it's a little mild. Okay, and then this font, it's a little playful and it's jovial, but still it's noticed. So Miley Cyrus, I don't know, you can notice her from any part of the crowd, I think, because her costumes are like... Yeah, and I wanted to use this font, though it's not a very common font for Robert Downey, because he has this sharp jawbones and all that, and Downey is like an octagonal typeface. As in, I want to relate this to Robert Downey because he's had a lot of turning points in his life. He's had drug abuses, he's gone to the prison and everything like that. And for Beyonce, I want to use Bellota. It's like a geometric ornamental typeface, but it has a low contrast, so it's more friendly like the sans serif. She is more feminine and curvy, and then she is a feminist. And and the next one would be for our Prime Minister. Neo Sans is like modern yet contemporary. You can see him taking selfies, but he still sticks to his roots. He doesn't give up Gujarat or India or anything like that. So this is Bob Dylan, and I wanted to relate Aquila. This font has this brush-like stroke, right? He is an artisan. He is basically someone who just takes inspirations, writes songs, and then forgets about it. He doesn't have any deep interpretations. Whereas his fans generally have that interpretation. They think he is like him, but unfortunately not. And this is Pope Benedict. This type, South Rose, was like done after a lot of research and all for a travel luxury-based agency. But I thought it suits a lot because of the motives and this intricacy. I would relate with Pope because he has a very deep understanding of Christianity and all that. And Swiss 721 and Roger Federer, I wanted to link because they have a Swiss connection. And then he is a perfectionist, I read. And then I thought this font really suits him well. Because it has sharp edges, but still it's clean and simple. Simple because he's a philanthropist also. So this font, I want to relate it to Hulk. I don't know much about Tuscan as a typeface, but when I saw it, I was able to relate it to Hulk Hogan. So that's why it's generally seen as very regressive font. The next one is Woodshop. When I saw it, I was able to see his hairline and the thing of Kim Jong. Generally, I would attribute it to the two sides of his personality because one way he is very strict and all that, but not much is known about his personal life, which is actually very lavish and all that. So next is for Marilyn Monroe. I relate Wisdom Script because she is generally curvy and iconic, but one more relation that I found out was that the creator of the font thought it was not very good, so he just released it. She also had the same opinion and she went into depression because of that. The next one would be Flagship Slab, where I would generally see the mush, the fuzzy mush as the slab over here. Though it's a slab serif, I feel it's a very friendly because it has round edges. I'm able to relate it that way. And next one is Che Guevara for Carton, as in he has strong feelings and all that, but he is very sensitive towards his Cuban connections, and that's how I attributed this font to him. Yeah, dancing script for Oprah Winfrey, because the way the font flows, right? I was able to relate it to her hair, and also the very natural way that she talks to people and she hosts the shows. You're able to develop that human connection. That's what I was able to attribute when I saw this font. Signica for Suki, because Signica is like a font where you use it for directions and all that. So Suki was actually the daughter of a famous politician. I don't get the right term now. So she was educated and all. She was living abroad, but when there was a problem, she had to come back, and she was able to guide the nation. So that's why I related. Phantasm is for Bruce Lee, because he has these sharp cuts and muscles and all that, and also there's a triangular cut, which is generally the guy who created it wanted to have a shadow kind of thing. I would mostly relate it to self-introspection. And the last slide is something that defines me or describes me better, and you can follow me on Instagram if you like my presentation.